A conflict the size of the Ukrainian war will have a profound effect on global politics, sometimes in the most unexpected ways. While the physical battles of the Ukrainian war are largely contained within borders, their ramifications span the globe. Perhaps one of the most surprising ways this is manifesting itself is somewhat shielding Taiwan from the unwanted attention of its global superpower neighbor, China. But how does a conflict thousands of miles away influence the security of Taiwan? This is a complex question with no single answer. Of course, the Russian invasion of Ukraine has shown that there is no such thing as a pushover in war, especially when a population is determined to fight for its sovereignty. This one factor has certainly made the Chinese think more seriously about the wisdom of any military action, but the reasons run deeper than only this. The conflict in Ukraine has underscored the challenges and risks associated with aggression in the modern era. Hybrid warfare tactics, economic repercussions, and the role of international alliances all need to be explored. Join us as we set out to discover how a European war is helping to secure Taiwan from the advances of a global superpower. Despite being separated by 5,000 miles, there are distinct parallels that can be drawn between Ukraine and Taiwan and their relationships with their more powerful neighbors. These parallels were noted even before the Russians began the invasion. Notably, Boris Johnson, the then UK Prime Minister, drew attention to the potential implications for Taiwan. He noted the existence of a heightened threat to Taiwan if the West didn't support Ukraine. More directly, Volodymyr Dubovik, director of the Center for International Studies at Mechnikov National University in Odessa, summed up the similarities, noting, "Russian President Vladimir Putin says there's no such thing as Ukraine, that it's part of Russia, that it's some kind of historical deviation that you have a country called Ukraine." He goes on to note that this corresponds to what China says. Specifically, there is no such thing as Taiwan, and there is just one Chinese nation. Putin's stance on Ukraine can also be